Hello, welcome to the second annual Flourish Franklin County. The purpose of Flourish Franklin County is to educate, empower, and engage women aged 60 and over by providing them an opportunity to flourish. This event was held at the Franklin Park Adventure Center last year, but due to the pandemic and our desire to keep attendees safe, we are taking it virtual. The exhibitors who normally would be present to provide health screenings, interactive demonstrations, health information, fitness activities, and a style show have created videos to showcase their programs and services. We hope you enjoy this new approach. As the program host, I will pop in periodically to navigate you through the program to let you know what is on the way. First up, Franklin County Commissioner Marilyn Brown will deliver the welcome, followed by an overview by the Franklin County Office on Aging Director Orville Johns. The first group of agencies sharing important resource information are AARP, Adam H. Board of Franklin County, followed by Wendy Fleming with a low-impact way to incorporate movement into your daily activities. Enjoy.
Hello, everybody. I'm Commissioner Marilyn Brown, and welcome to a very different Flourish Franklin County. We are here today to just welcome you. I'm here to welcome you on behalf of my colleagues, John O'Grady and Kevin Boyce, and want to wish you a wonderful day of entertainment, information, so many things that we have to offer from senior options. Our day today should be filled with lots of information on health, on safety, on services that you can access through our senior options program. And we want you to have a good time. Certainly, this is a different Flourish. And because of COVID, we're all in a different mode of operating. We want you to enjoy your day. We want you to stay safe and do things to protect yourself and make sure that you are safe in our hands in Franklin County. Make sure that you take all the resources you can get from the day and have fun and flourish in Franklin County. Please know that you can always get resources and services through our Senior Options program, operated through the Franklin County Department of Aging. So please have a good day, enjoy yourself, and have fun. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Orville Johns, Director of Franklin County Office on Aging. This year, Flourish Franklin County looks a bit different. Instead of a park setting, we are visiting you virtually in your homes. These are unprecedented times, which call for creative measures. Since all of us are working extra hard to manage our emotions, we decided to focus our program this year on emotional wellness and providing you the tools to achieve it. Many of us are experiencing a lot of feelings. Naturally, we feel anxiety and maybe waves of panic as we bond together from a physical distance to slow the spread of the virus and await a reliable vaccine. During this time, we encourage you to make a special effort to create time every day where you focus on learning something new, relax in a quiet place, or share humor. Laughter right now is a relief for all of us. Today, you will meet nearly 20 different agency representatives who are appearing to provide you information about programs and services. I encourage you to contact all agencies that spark your curiosity to learn more about how they can help you and your family. Sprinkled throughout today's program, we have included the opportunity for you to get up and move. To get you in the groove, we have line dancing, chair exercise techniques to minimize injury from falling, and tips to help you relax and reflect when life becomes challenging. At the conclusion of today's program, we have a very special treat. The Motown Sounds of Touch will close our event. This entertaining group of men from Dayton, Ohio are the premier #1 old school and Motown sound tribute band in the land. I will return a little later with information about the Franklin County Office on Aging and how we support residents aged 60 and over who wish to age in place. But for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy today's program. Call a friend and ask them to tune in. Enjoy Flourish Franklin County.
If you're feeling socially isolated, you're not alone. As many as 1 in 4 older adults in the U.S. are experiencing some degree of social isolation, and many more may also be experiencing loneliness. Physical distancing doesn't have to mean socially disconnecting, even during a pandemic. We all can build and strengthen our connections with others and create a support network by making small changes in our daily lives. Here are a few examples. Do things that you enjoy. Activities like baking a new recipe or planting a garden can boost your mood by giving you a sense of achievement and pride. Get moving. Studies have shown that the more we move, the better we feel, both mentally and physically. It could be as simple as doing leg raises while watching TV, or following a stretching routine video on your computer. It's okay to take it slow. Find activities that accommodate any physical limitations you might have. Make time for social activities. A sure sign of loneliness and isolation is when we withdraw from our world and the people we care about. Try setting aside time each week to get in touch with loved ones. Call or video chat with a friend, or write a family member an email. Joining a virtual book club can give you a sense of community because everyone in the club reads the same book and shares their thoughts. Make a list of the 3 things you'll try this week and post it somewhere visible to serve as a daily reminder. Check back in a week to see how you did. We're here to help you thrive during these challenging times. AARP Foundation's Connect to Effect offers tools, research, and tips on staying connected, along with an assessment that allows you to evaluate your risk for social isolation or that of a loved one, and get guidance on how to strengthen their social bonds. We can beat isolation and loneliness, and we're glad you're here to join the fight, because when we connect, we affect each other's lives.
Hi, my name is Meg Griffing, and I'm the Director of Clinical Services for the Alcohol, Drug, and Mental Health Board of Franklin County, also known as ADAMH. Emotional wellness is so important as we age. Sometimes we can get so focused on our physical health that we forget to take care of our emotional health. We want to stay focused on getting strong, both body and mind. As we age, we often have feelings of loneliness with isolation or anxiety as family stress or health challenges feel overwhelming. Some turn to alcohol or drugs during these stressful times as a coping strategy. ADAMH offers programs to address these types of issues through our community partners. The ADAM Board partners with more than 30 organizations across Franklin County who are experts in emotional wellness. Providers are ready to respond to your questions related to mental health or substance use, concerns for yourself, your friends, or your loved ones. Services are staffed by an older adult who may also have experienced loss or anxiety. Specialized teams at Concord, Centero, and North Central Mental Health Center offer therapists who are trained to specially deal with issues related to aging. They have staff available to assist with accessing community resources in order to alleviate those stress. Some programs even offer transportation to make sure you don't miss any appointments. Centero offers a caregiver support service where a loved one can reach out to an expert and get strategies and resources on how to balance caregiving with life's other expectations. If you or someone you love is feeling depressed or thinking of taking your own life, North Central staffs the suicide hotline designated specifically for older adults. Anyone can contact the hotline to get support and information. Finally, Concord Counseling Center will consult with your primary care physician to offer expert evaluation, information regarding the latest treatment strategies, as well as ongoing support to restore you or your loved one to optimal well-being. Please contact an ADAMH network provider or partner to gain the support you or your family member needs to live a long, happy, and well-balanced life. Provider information is available at adamhfranklin.org. Thank you.
everyone. I'm so excited to be here to bring you a no excuses chair workout that you can do with no equipment at all. I have taken out all the excuses, so let's take this journey together. All you need is maybe a towel for your sweat. I'm going to be using my timer for 1 minute in between. You'll see when we do our marches, you just need your timer, or you can watch your clock because you might be watching TV while you're doing this. There's no excuses. I even wore my skirt today to let you know you don't have to put on any fancy exercise clothes. I've heard that excuse. We're going to take that out. Put on your nice house dress. To my gentlemen out there, you just keep on your relaxed around the house, feeling good clothes, and let's do this together. I hope you're ready, because I'm ready. I'm Sister Wendy, and I'm bringing it to you. The reason I say Sister Wendy, because when you feel good and have a friend to work out with you, you say, you know what? I'm going to work out with Sister Wendy today. So when you watch this a second, third, fourth, fifth time, me and you are going to take the journey together. All right? Let's go. We're going to warm it on up. We're going to take our shoulders back nice and slow. Nice and slow. Feeling good. That's it. Yes. It feels good already to get those joints moving, doesn't it? Yes. All right, we're going to go the opposite way. Shoulders opposite way. I'm sitting up nice and tall, feeling good in my chair, and we're going to get a good workout together. All right, we're going to take our right arm, stretch it across our body. Feeling good, nice stretch. No excuses. We're getting our blood flowing, feeling good. Let's take the other arm across our body. Feeling good. Stretching it. Getting that blood flowing. Yes. All right. Now we're going to take our head, side, middle, side, middle, side, middle, side, middle. Now shoulders go up and down. Very good. Up and down. We're feeling good. Up and down. Up and down. We're going to move that head one more time. Right, middle, left, middle. Good. Yes. Feeling good. I hope you're feeling good already out there. I'm feeling good with you. Yes. All right, shoulders one more time. Up and down. Up and down. After you get done with this today, I want you to call somebody and say, I was working out with Sister Wendy. We did it today. Yes. I like it. All right, as we begin, I'm going to be sitting near the edge of my chair. You sit where it's comfortable for you, okay? I'm going to sit near the edge because that's going to give me the most in my core, get that burn going. If it's too much, you can relax sometimes, come back, take a break. But as long as you don't stop, remember, we're going to keep moving forward together, okay? So we're going to take our arms and open them up 20 times. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, good. 17, 16, 15, feeling good. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, get your timer near. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here's our timer. 1 minute. We're going to march. Let me push it. Here we go. We're marching. We're marching. We're marching. We're marching. Keep it going. Don't stop. We're marching. We're marching. We're marching. We're marching. We're marching. Keep those feet moving, marching. If you need to slow it down, but don't stop. Keep it marching. We're marching. We're marching. We're marching. Yes. We're marching. Keep it going, marching. We're marching. We're marching. We're marching. You don't have to sing with me, but you can. As long as you don't stop those feet from marching, 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 marching. Yes, marching. 20 seconds. Keep it going. We're marching, 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 marching. Yes, keep it going. Blood is feeling good, and our heart is starting to pump. Keep it going. We're marching. Yes. All right. Next exercise, arm circles forward. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Keep it going. 13, 12, 11. We got this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now before we go to the back, guess what? We're marching. Yes. Every time between each exercise, we're going to march. We want to keep it going. Now, if you prefer to do these exercises standing, you can do the exercises standing as well. Let's say you have a caregiver that is over your house with you. They can do it along with you. They can stand and march. They can stand, do the arm circles. It's always nice to have a buddy, but if you don't, guess what? You know, Sister Wendy's here with you, marching together. We got this. I hope you're feeling good out there. I'm feeling good. Yes, we're marching. Keep those feet going, marching. Marching, marching, marching. All right, we're down to 10 seconds. Don't stop. If you need to slow it down, slow it down. Just don't stop. All right, keep it going. We got this, y'all. We got this. All right, that's good. Now, back. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Ooh, I feel that. 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're doing good. Let's keep it going. You know where we're going. We're marching. We're marching, marching, we're marching. Yes. Keep it going. We're marching. We're going somewhere together. We're marching, marching, marching. Yes. Marching. You're going somewhere. Come on now. I don't care what your age is, you still get that heart pumping. Did you know you could get in shape in the chair? It's amazing. You can get in shape in the chair. Yes. Your heart is pumping. Your joints are moving. That blood is flowing. You're doing something good for yourself. I want you to remember that. As you march each time, every step is a better me. Every step, my heart is stronger. So keep it going. You got it. We have 5 seconds. All right. All right, next exercise. Woo, feeling good. Okay, I'm on the edge of my chair. I'm gonna sit up nice and tall. My hands are behind my head. As I turn, no sudden jerk. This is my movement, okay? It's working on my core. You can pull it in just a little bit. If you're sitting back a little, that's okay, as long as you don't stop, all right? Here we go. 20, 19, 18, looking good. 17, 16, good. 15, feeling good. 14, 13, yes. 12, I like it. 11, yes. 10, 9, 8, don't stop. 7, yes. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and y'all know where we're going after this, right? We're gonna march. Let's go. We're marching. We're marching. We're marching. We're marching. Yes. Marching. 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 We're marching. I got this. I got this. I'm marching. I'm going somewhere. I'm marching. I'm marching. I'm marching. I'm marching. Yes. You know what? I hope that sticks with you, that you're going somewhere. You're not staying in that same place. You're marching. You're marching. You're marching. Yes. Even if you're doing this, watching TV. You're doing this, watching TV. You're doing it Whatever you're doing, I don't care. You're going somewhere. You're marching. You got this. We're marching. We're marching. We're marching. We're marching. Marching, marching, marching. All right. Now we're going to next exercise. I'm still at the edge of my chair. I'm going to kick and punch. Opposite foot comes out as I punch my arm. Now, some of you might say, Sister Wendy, if I can't get my leg up high, can I still do it? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir, you can. You can punch and you can kick a little lower. Punch, kick a little lower. Even if your leg just comes out a little bit, guess what? It's still moving. As long as it's moving, something is flowing, change is happening, amen. The heart is happier, the brain is happy. You know, exercise triggers your brain to keep firing new dendrites. That's a good thing, okay? So let's do it. Here we go. We're going to do 20 each side. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, looking good. 17, yes. 16, woo. 15, yes. 14, yes. 13, you might be starting to feel it a little bit. That's all right. 12. If you need to take a break and come back with me, just don't stop. 10, 9, whatever you do, keep it going. 8, even if you have to do 7. One half this day and the other half tomorrow, just keep it going. 5, 4, woo. 3, that's good. 2, last one. Yes. All right, you know where we're going. We are marching. Let's go. Marching. Here we go. We're marching. We're marching, marching, marching. Woo! Now remember, if you need to slow it down, if you're like, Sister Wendy, this is where I am right now. That's okay. I'm going to keep it up here. But if you need to change it, don't feel any differently. This is my job. I'm supposed to be pumping, pumping, pumping. As you go along, you'll be pumping, 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 just like Sister Wendy. All right. As long as you keep it marching, 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 marching. You got this. Marching, marching, marching. Yes. Come on with me, keep marching. Marching, marching, marching. Yes. Marching, marching, marching. We have 5 seconds. Marching, 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 marching. Here we go, keep marching. Woo! All right. All right, next thing. Shake it out a little bit. We're going to take our opposite knee and bring it to our elbow. Once again, Sister Wendy, if I'm not able to lift up my knee like you, what can I do? Well, you just bring your elbow down to the knee. Work it. It's still a twist. You're still moving. Let's go 20 times. Here we go. 20. 19. Good. 18. Woo. 17. Feeling good. 16. 15. Here's modified. 14. 13. That's the modified. 12. 11. Yes. 10. Feeling good. 9. Almost there, y'all. 8. Woo. 7. Keep it going. We got it. 6. Yes. 5. 4. Woo. 3. Yes, almost there. 2. Don't stop. 1. Where are we going, everybody? Guess what? We're marching. We're marching, marching, marching. We're going somewhere. We're marching. Sister Wendy, why am I marching after every time? Because guess what? After each exercise, we're moving forward. You have conquered something new. We're marching. We're moving forward every time. Every time. It's good to let your brain know that you're moving somewhere. You're going somewhere. These exercises count. You're not just doing it just because. They make a difference in your body. Prayerfully, your doctor will say, whoa, what you been doing? Your numbers look great. Whoa, your blood pressure has went down. Whoa, we're going to have to lessen your medicine. That's my hope for you, that as you're marching, you're changing. Because I know I have changed along the way, and I am hoping that you out there are changing as you do this. Not just today, but tomorrow and the next day and the day after that. Amen? Amen. All right, we're going to keep it going. Where are we going next? We are stretching. We're going to go right, and then we're going to go left, okay? So let me move this over just a little bit so I don't kick it. Now, once again, Sister Wendy, if my leg doesn't come out as far as yours, is that okay? Yes, that's okay. Work it how you want to work it, okay? Actually, I'm going to do 10 with the leg and 10 without the leg. That way you can see it. If you want to add the leg on the last 10, you can, but I'm not. I'm going to keep it 10, and then I'm going to stay still, okay? Here we go. 10. 9. Nice stretch. 8. Ooh, that feels good. I hope that feels good for you out there. 7. Yes. 6. Woo. Yes. 5. 4. Looking good. We're almost there. We're almost there. 3. 2. Last one with the leg. Now we're just going to stay still. 10. That's good. 9. Nice stretch. 8. Woo, feeling good. 7. Yes. 6. Woo. 5. If you need some water before the next march, feel free to get some. Now we're on 3 and 2. Last one each side. And I'm going to keep on marching. Join me with your march if you need some water. We're going to keep on marching, moving forward together. We're marching, 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 marching. We're marching, yes. Marching, marching, marching. You know what? I feel good. It's funny, exercise as you go forward. Sometimes you feel like I'm supposed to be really tired, but you feel that adrenaline start to pump, and you feel like you're ready to keep it going. You keep it going forward. We're marching, marching, marching. Yes, marching, marching, marching. And remember, if your feet are going a little bit slower than mine, that's okay. You're still doing it right. My motto is, as long as you're moving, you're doing it right. It doesn't have to look like me. As long as you are giving yourself that juice flowing, those muscles pumping, you're giving effort, you got this. You got this. You got this. You have got this. Yes, all right. We're almost there. This is our last exercise where we're going to sit and we're going to touch our toe. We're going to have a straight arm and we're going to try to touch it. Now, once again, Sister Wendy, if I'm not able to touch my toe, is that okay? Yes. Do what you can. Even if you're here and here, that's okay. You're stretching, you're moving, your body is working. All right, we're going to do 20 each side once again. Here we go. 20. 19. Yes. 18. Woohoo. 17. Yes, feeling good. 16. 15. Yes. 14. If you need to slow it down, slow it down. 13. Or if you need to take a little break, that's fine. We're on 11. Woo. 10. Yes, feeling good. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. Almost there. 3. Woo. Starting to feel it. 2. Last one each side. Now, as you end off, Woo. Take a little wipe. And we are going to march several times at the end before we cool down, okay? We're going to do a series of marches. So keep it going. It's going to be about a 4-minute march. You might say, Sister Wendy, 4 minutes? Only 4 minutes of your life is nothing. Only 4 minutes out of 24 hours. You got this. All right, you ready to march with me? Let's march. March it. If you need to turn on your TV program for this last 4 minutes, march it. 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 Do do do. March it. If you want to give yourself a little challenge, you could pump your arms a little harder. Or if you need to slow them down, slow them down. As long as you keep on marching. We got this. We're feeling good. Woo! We're almost done with 1 minute. Already. Don't think about it. Just keep on going. My mom has done this sitting in her chair. She's in her 70s now. And she has done one of my other chair workouts, and she watches TV as she does it. Amen. Somebody else told me they do it quite a bit. There are lots of chair exercises. If you like mine, feel free to look on YouTube or ask your child or your caregiver or someone, can you help me find chair workouts? You can do mine. You can do others. It's not just about Sister Wendy. There are lots of people out there doing chair workouts to support you wherever you are in your fitness. It's never too late, you all. It's never too late to keep moving. It's never too late to get pumping. It's never too late to do something good for your body. Amen. You got this. You got this. As long as you make it up in your mind, you got this. We're going somewhere. We're marching. We're going somewhere. We're marching. We're marching, marching, marching. We're almost there. Marching, marching. If you need to slow it down, slow it down. Just don't stop. Woo! And if you do need to stop, that's okay. If you do need to stop, you can take a break and just come back with me at the cool down, because I do want you to cool your muscles down with me, okay? All right. We're marching. We're marching, 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 marching. You're marching. Yes. Marching, 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 marching. We're marching, 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 marching. Woo! Feeling good. We're marching. Marching, marching, marching. Yes, feeling good. We're marching. We got a little bit over a minute. We're almost there, y'all. Keep it going. We're marching. Marching, marching, marching. Woo! Yes. Marching, marching, marching. Feeling good. We're marching. Marching, marching, marching. Feeling good. We're marching. Marching, marching, marching. Yes. Feeling good. We're marching. Down to 45 seconds, you all. Don't stop. We got this. We're almost there. Woo! Feeling good, feeling good. We're doing this. We're doing this together. Together, together, together. We're doing this together. Together, together, together. We're doing this together. 25 seconds. Woo! You can slow it down a little bit. It's like you're coming to the end of your street. You see your house, you're almost there. We see our house, we're almost done. We're almost there. I know how that feels when I'm taking my walk with my dog. He sees the house, I see the house, like we're almost there. We did it. At that point, his tongue is usually hanging out. We did it! Yes! Woo! Yes! Excellent job, everybody. Let's cool it on down together, okay? We worked those legs, so we're going to put them out in front of us, put our arms up, and just stretch. Just stretch. Take a deep breath in, blow it out. That's good. In and blow it out. Very good. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Pull your legs back, arms out, and side to side, side to side. Nice and gentle, side to side, side to side. Just relax, side to side, side to side, side to side. One more time. We're gonna take the legs out in front of us. Stretch up again. Whew, yes, that feels good. In and out. Doesn't your body feel happier? In and out. You might be a little sweaty, but you feel good. There's something about knowing that you did it. In and out. You decided to make a change for you. In and out. Very good. Now we're going to take those legs back, get your shoulders and roll them back, just like we did at the beginning. Back, nice and easy. Whew, thank you. Nice and easy. Opposite way with those shoulders. This is good to do before bedtime, to just roll those shoulders. We often hold a lot of tension in our head and our neck. When we slowly roll those shoulders, close our eyes, relax, it just releases the tension that we have in our body. Very good. We can stop those shoulders. We're going to take our head, side, middle, side, middle, side, middle, nice and slow, side, middle, side, middle, side, middle. Shoulders, up and down, feeling good. Up and down. Up and down, feeling good. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Head one more time. Side, middle, side, middle. Feeling good. Side, middle, side, middle. As you turn that head, take a second and be proud of you. If you haven't already, I hope you feel proud the whole time. But if you haven't said, you know what, I'm proud of me, take a minute and say, I'm proud of me. Shoulders up and down. Up, down, up, and down. It's important to take time for you, because if you can't take time for you, you're not able to be a help to anyone else. And guess what? At any age, you're still here, you're able to be a help to someone else, whatever that looks like for you. But when you feel good about you, you're able to give back to somebody else. Go ahead and just stretch up for me. And release. One more time. Stretch up. Nice and tall. And release. Yes. One more time. Stretch up. Nice and tall. And release. Thank you again for tuning in with me to this wonderful virtual conference. I am Sister Wendy Fleming, and I thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope this is not the last time that we see each other. Thank you. Take care. Blessings to you.
Our next segment includes messages from Cancer Support Community, Franklin County Commissioner Kevin Boyce, the Central Ohio Area Agency on Aging, and the Franklin County Department of Job and Family Services. Mike Grigsby will conclude this segment with Fearless Falling, a technique-based Tai Chi movement skills in Kung Fu wrestling, which will teach you how to prevent falls and how to protect yourself as much as possible if you have an accidental fall.
Hello, my name is Debbie Beyer, and I work at Cancer Support Community, Central Ohio. If you have ever heard the words, "you have cancer," you know how devastating that can be. It's the start of an overwhelming journey for thousands of people. In Central Ohio alone, 8,000 local residents per year, or 163 people per day, are diagnosed with cancer. At Cancer Support Community, we know how difficult this journey can be, and we're here to provide support, education, and community to all those impacted by cancer. That includes the patient's family members, friends, and caregivers too, because they're also affected by what their loved one is going through. We believe that no one should face cancer alone and that everyone deserves compassionate support during this difficult time. Cancer Support Community provides more than 80 programs every month. These programs include support groups, individual and family counseling, art therapy, stress management sessions, movement classes like Tai Chi and yoga, healthy cooking and nutrition programs, educational workshops like lunch and learn sessions on a variety of topics important to people impacted by cancer. We also provide social programs to help fight the isolation that so many cancer patients feel. We have a library of resources, materials, books, and publications, and some are in Spanish. Everything is provided at no cost, so we don't add to the already overwhelming financial burden that often comes with a cancer diagnosis. All of our instructors and facilitators are licensed and credentialed in their specific areas, and there's no time limit on participating. Treating cancer is more than just the medical side alone. It's about taking care of the whole person. That means dealing with everything from stress and anxiety to side effects of treatment like fatigue, or learning about eating healthy and nutrition and how to stay healthy when treatments are over. We don't tell anyone what they should do, but rather we meet each person where they are and help them with their concerns and needs. At our newcomer welcome orientation, our licensed social workers help create a wellness plan for each person that is designed to address their own unique concerns through our programs. No two plans are exactly alike because everyone's journey is a little different. We know from research that when people are actively engaged in their cancer journey, they have better overall health outcomes and better quality of life. That's what our programs and services are designed to do: provide the support and knowledge to manage the cancer journey and live a better life in a supportive community. People in our programs share and learn from each other, and they find hope. All these programs are based on research that show they're effective and really do make a difference in people's lives. Right now, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, all our classes are being offered online through Zoom. So whether it's a yoga class or a support group, you can participate right from your home and still have the connections with others that are so important during this challenging time. Now I'd like to introduce Melissa, who is a cancer survivor, and she'll tell you a little bit more about her experiences at Cancer Support Community.
Hi, I'm Melissa. I'm a cancer survivor, and I'm filled with gratitude for all the things that the staff and the instructors at Cancer Support Community has done for me. I've been attending in-person classes for the last few years, and there's been a great sense of community. I've attended belly dancing, yoga, cooking, and meditation classes, and numerous support groups. During the coronavirus pandemic, they've had to pivot to Zoom, and I can't even believe the tremendous facilitators and everything they've been able to do for us. It's helped me connect. My family is not in town, so I've been able to offer and receive support from others, which is crucial during this time of isolation. Come join us for all of our helpful programs and visit cancersupportohio.org to register and join us.
Hi, I'm Franklin County Commissioner Kevin Boyce, and I'd like to talk to you for a moment about the 2020 census, which is going on right now. Every 10 years, the government counts how many people live in each community, and that count is used to determine lots of really important information, like money for Medicare, Medicaid, Head Start, public transportation, and how many representatives Ohio has in Washington, so it's really important that we count everyone. You might have gotten a postcard in the mail about it, but whether you still have that card or not, you can still fill out your census online. There are only 10 questions in the survey, and your information will not be shared with other government agencies. By law, information collected about people that the census gathers can only be used for accurate count information about people who live in our community. The census is safe, it's easy, and most importantly, it's important. The deadline is coming soon, so make sure that your family gets counted this year and our community gets the resources it needs by visiting my2020census.gov today.
Hi, I'm Cindy Farson, Executive Director of the Central Ohio Area Agency on Aging, also known as COAAA. At COAAA, we help folks by arranging and coordinating services that help older adults and individuals with disabilities live independently and safely in their homes. We also connect family caregivers to supports and resources to assist them in providing care to their loved ones. It's my pleasure to introduce COAAA Education and Outreach Coordinator Lynn Daub and COAAA Information Referral Specialist Patty Callahan, both longtime members of our organization and very experienced. They'll guide you through COAAA's work to inform and support people as they navigate the experience of aging or disabilities.
Here at the Central Ohio Area Agency on Aging, also known as COAAA, we are always working, sometimes behind the scene, to ensure that everyone, as their abilities change with age or illness, has the help they need to live as independently as possible wherever they choose to live, and that they know and understand their options to receive help. COAAA is part of a national network of agencies provided for under the Federal Older Americans Act of 1965. Under that law, area agencies on aging are charged with developing, funding, and providing services for people aged 60 and older. There are over 620 area agencies on aging in the United States and 12 in Ohio. COAAA serves Delaware, Fairfield, Fayette, Franklin, Licking, Madison, Pickaway, and Union counties. Organizations in each of these counties receives Older Americans Act funding through COAAA to provide a range of services for older adults, including home-delivered meals, transportation, homemaking, personal care, and caregiver support.
The Central Ohio Area Agency on Aging is a starting point for people of all ages and/or their caregivers to obtain information about in-home services, public benefits, and community resources. If you will need assistance with the cost of in-home services, COAAA staff can help you access government-funded programs that can help. These days, families and friends provide 80% of the care to loved ones living in the community who need some type of assistance with daily living. COAAA administers a family caregiver support program designed to assist caregivers in a variety of ways. The program provides short-term respite care to give the caregiver a break from their caregiving responsibilities. Program staff consult with caregivers to explain long-term care options, address challenging caregiving situations, provide emotional support, and facilitate support groups for caregivers. COAAA's Family Caregiver Support Program is easy to access. There are no financial criteria. The caregiver just needs to be assisting someone age 60 or older who needs some help with 2 daily activities, such as bathing, dressing, and mobility. Kinship caregivers age 55 and older who have the full-time responsibility for children whose parents are unable to care for them are also eligible for help through the caregiver program.
When care can no longer be managed at home, COAAA staff can guide families in the process of transitioning a loved one to a care facility. We can help families determine whether their loved one needs assisted living or nursing facility care. We direct caregivers to tools to help with selecting a facility, companies that provide no-cost assistance with the facility search, and to companies that can organize the move. There's a wealth of information on COAAA's website. We produce a number of helpful guides and a handbook, The Caregiver's Toolbox, a guide to independent living. The Toolbox is a manual that discusses key considerations for planning for long-term care and provides tips and strategies to help caregivers navigate tasks and issues they frequently encounter.
We also educate the community on a wide range of topics to promote health, safety, and emotional wellness, all at no cost. Have questions about Medicare? We have Medicare experts on staff who field questions and provide trainings for individuals new to Medicare. Need to learn some new strategies to manage a chronic illness? COAAA has professional staff trained to present evidence-based classes to help you stay healthy. And for those enrolled in one of COAAA's home care programs, We employ over 250 nurses and social workers who coordinate care and monitor the quality of services. If you need help in the home or if you're caring for a loved one, call COAAA at 1-800-589-7277 or email COAAA at coaaa@coaaa.org. We're here to help you find the services and resources you need. Through aging or disability, we will help you maintain your dignity, independence, and sense of self, whether you're receiving care or whether you're giving care.
Hello, my name is Althea Latang. I'm from Franklin County Department of Job and Family Services. Our agency is responsible for determining eligibility for public assistance benefits. Those benefits include SNAP, which is also referred to as food assistance, Medicaid, and cash assistance for needy families. You can visit our website at benefits.ohio.gov to apply online. Also, for your convenience, you can apply over the phone. Our phone number for applying for benefits is 1-844-640-6446. We currently have 3 locations throughout our county: on Morris Road, on Wilson Road, and on Mount Vernon Avenue. Due to the current pandemic, our lobby hours have been limited to allow customers to come in to provide verifications for their case. In addition to public assistance benefits, our agency is also responsible for determining eligibility for publicly funded childcare. We also provide one-time cash assistance in case of an emergency through our PRC program. In addition to public service benefits, our agency helps to fund contracts to help families in our community. Again, if you'd like to learn more about Franklin County Department of Job and Family Services or to apply for benefits, please visit us at benefits.ohio.gov. You can also contact us via phone at 1-844-640-6446. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mike Grigsby, and I'm the instructor for the Fearless Falling program. It's an exercise program, especially for older seniors, that teaches you fall prevention techniques and also how to fall. I got into this after retiring as a biomedical electronic engineer, and I've also been a martial artist for some 40 years. So I first learned how to fall in high school when I studied judo, and then I went on to get belts in karate and Chinese kung fu, and I've also studied Tai Chi for many, many years. Now, all these things are very good for improving your balance, and the Chinese kung fu wrestling especially is very good for learning how to fall. When you fall down and go to protect yourself, if you know particular techniques, it can make a world of difference in how well you do. I got started on this program after years of teaching martial arts. I'm a coach at Ohio State University and the sport club program and in the Kung Fu Club. And in the Kung Fu Club, over some 30 years, I have taught thousands of young OSU students how to fall safely when they're being thrown from a judo throw or a Shuaijiao Kung Fu throw technique. So as I got older, I had a couple events happen where my stepdad died from a fall. Ironically, he wasn't out doing something wild, he was in his doctor's office and slipped and fell back in a back room, and they didn't find him for a while, and he never recovered from breaking his neck from a fall. Several years later, another friend slipped in her kitchen and did the classic slip and throw your hand back. She actually broke her wrist when she did that, seriously. So she got very phobic about using her kitchen anymore. She lived alone. She didn't even want to go in to cook. And I said, look, I can help you. I can teach you how to fall to get over this phobia. So she was my first fearless falling student. And it worked so well for her, I decided to continue. In the 8 years since, I've taught hundreds of seniors how to fall. And I've had dozens who actually use these falling techniques. out in the real world in situations where they could have gotten seriously injured or even killed, and it worked for them. So I'm here to talk about falling with you and actually show you some of the exercises that we do in our classes that we normally hold. Now, because of the COVID situation, my classes that I normally hold at Whetstone Recreation Center and Worthington Griswold Center are on hold, and they probably won't start up until January of 2021. But we will have those classes again. Until then, you can check my website, fearlessfalling.com, for getting a lot of the same information and fill in. So, on with the story. So falling always starts with these horrible statistics. COVID has been very bad. We've lost 160,000 people, but a lot of people aren't aware that just a few years ago, 300,000 older people were in the hospital for a broken hip, almost all of them from a fall. And of those 300,000, a year later, 60,000 were dead from falling down. So that's always going to be with us. There's no vaccine for gravity. So the vaccine is learning how to fall. Why do we fall? It's usually loss of balance of some sort. Now, we don't think about it, but we lose our balance every day, all the time. But ever since we were toddlers, we just stick our foot out and catch ourselves. I often joke with people and say, how many times did you fall today? And when they say, oh, none, I say, oh, hundreds. Because when you walk normally, every time you take a step, you're really falling, and then you catch yourself. You've been doing it so long, you don't even think about it anymore. You don't think about it until you hit something, a hole or a slippery spot, and then down you go. So the reason for this is we habitually do what I call heavy walking, where you walk forward and put your weight in the leg. Walk forward, put your weight in the leg. This is fine normally, but it's dangerous, because if you hit a marble or a Lego that a grandchild left on the floor, suddenly that leg goes out and you go down. So we do this because regular walking is highly efficient. By using our momentum and rolling forward, we actually recover over half the energy that we put into walking every time we take a step. There is a way to walk safely. It takes a lot more energy, and that's where Tai Chi comes in. This method or technique is called Tai Chi walking. And what it means is, instead of just falling on that foot, you reach out very carefully, place the foot down, and then put your weight in it. One of the reasons that Tai Chi looks so graceful when you see people doing movements is this body control and this careful adjustment of the balance, constantly moving back and forth. So, I'm going to show you the basic exercises for doing Tai Chi walking. So the very first is learning how to just shift your weight. Instead of falling back and forth, bend your knees. This is what's called a horse stance in martial arts. Equal weight on both legs. And then just glide to one side till almost all the weight's on one leg. Then glide back to the center and to the other side. When you reach this side, this leg, you should be feeling it in that leg. Equal weight both legs, glide to the other side. It's very important in Tai Chi to do these movements slowly so you can just feel the weight pouring into your leg. You pour the weight back and forth like water from one pitcher to another, or like sand in an hourglass, from one leg to the other leg. In a normal exercise, you want to do that movement 10 to 20 times. Next, we do that same weight shifting exercise in what in martial arts is called a front stance. So instead of the feet being side to side, one's forward, one's back. You glide backwards, all the weight on the back leg, and then glide forwards, weight on the front. Glide back, Glide forwards. Try and keep your hips at the same level, almost like your hips were sliding on a table. Back and forth. And again, very slowly, very easily. As you get better, you can stretch out and do a deeper stance. But what's important is the leg is straight here and bent. The supporting leg always should be bent at the knee. Remember, this one, you need to do one leg, then the other. Back on the back leg, glide forward to the front leg. Back, and glide forward to the front. Back, and glide to the front. And back again. One important thing when you're doing movement and balance exercises, don't stare at your feet. You should look at a spot about 8 feet away or the wall or something, but don't look down at the feet. A lot of people, if you watch older people who are nervous about falling, they try and walk carefully. And the way they walk carefully is they take little steps and they shuffle. They walk like this. Okay? This is actually very dangerous. Why? Because you're taking little steps, and that's less risky, but you already have your weight over to the front. In martial arts, we have a saying, where the head goes, the body will follow. So if I'm bent over like this and I trip, my body goes right down, even though I thought I was being careful by shuffling. So back to your exercise. This one's trickier. The front leg float. Left leg out in front a little bit, right leg bent at the knee. Get all your weight on that right leg. And very slowly lift the other leg just half an inch off the floor. Whoops, I'm down again. This is harder than it looks. Just lift that leg off and balance on the back leg. You see that leg shaking? My back leg, the right leg, is not happy here because it's having to work. This leg's just kind of relaxed, and put it back down. Let's do the other foot. That foot's out there. Again, you can use your hands out. This can help you balance. If your legs are weak and you're unsure of yourself, always be careful exercising at home. Use a table or a chair. You can put a hand on it so you've got backup. You've got a safety thing to grab. Very slowly, I shift my weight back and lift that foot. Now, the whole object of this exercise is to work this leg until you actually can't keep your balance anymore, and you have to put your foot down. When you lose your balance, just put your foot down. Bend both knees and just put your foot down. A lot of my students get into this and it's like, I will not lose my balance. They have their foot out there, they start to lose their balance, and they do what I call the Rockettes maneuver. Like Radio City Hall, it's like, whoa! Don't do the Rockettes maneuver. This is instinctive. When we're falling backwards, we throw this leg out to counterbalance and bring us back. But it's very dangerous because it's a technique that if it doesn't work, there's no return. You're going to go back. When you lose your balance in Fearless Falling class or anywhere else, always think down. Not up to save yourself. Always think down. Bend the knees and sink. So, you've done the front leg float, the transfer. Now we're ready for the whole Monty. Tai Chi walking. Start with feet together. Bend both knees. Put all the weight on one leg, the right leg. I step out, kind of using the front foot float. Touch with the heel. Roll down. Now transfer that weight. Pour it into the front leg. Back leg starts to come off. It's just barely touching. I can bring it in. I can rest a little bit here. And now, front leg float to the right. Touch the heel. Slowly pour the weight in. All the weight's in the front. Lift the back leg. Bring it in. Touch. Reach out. Touch. Pour the weight into it. All the weight's in it. Bring that leg in. Reach out. Pour the weight into it. As I tell my classes at this point, oh, and you have to do it backwards. Sink the weight back. This leg's empty. Pick up that empty leg and touch. Get your balance. Now step back with your toe. Touch with the toe. Pour the weight into that back foot. When all the weight is there, front foot's getting loose. Pick it up. Touch. Reach back. Pour the weight back. Lift up. Touch. Reach back. Pour the weight back. Bring the foot in. And rest. That is Tai Chi walking. If you walk around doing Tai Chi walking, you can walk this way on greased ice and not fall because you're never pushing your foot. You're putting it down with no weight, make sure everything's safe, and then you just pour the weight straight down. It's an excellent way to always walk safely. So why don't we do it? Well, you don't want to look like Groucho Marx walking so weirdly, and it takes a lot of energy. Just doing this little walking here, I'm starting to feel it in my breath because your legs are always flexing and unflexing. You're using your muscles to move you instead of just your momentum. So once you know Tai Chi walking, you can just shift into that mode. You're walking along down the street and here's a spot of dark ice. You're suspicious, it might be slippery, so you just shift and you just start walking a little more carefully with Tai Chi walking. And most of my students say this is something that after they've done Tai Chi a lot and practiced these movements, it just kind of becomes automatic. That they're more aware of how they're walking, and so when they come to a slippery area or a rough patch, they can just shift into that Tai Chi walking mode. Okay, so we've talked about Tai Chi walking and how to prevent falls, but what happens if you actually do fall? Now, basically, there are 5 different types of falls: the slips, the trips, a stumble, or a crumple, where you just lose consciousness. Techniques will work with everything except for the just losing consciousness and collapsing. But if you slip, there's things you can do, trip, and if you stumble or tumble out of a chair, these techniques will work very well, if you do them. Now, one of the problems is the startle response, which is an evolved response to save us from predators and whatnot. The very first step, whenever we're startled, is we go and we freeze. We freeze and get stiff and kind of get up. We make ourselves look bigger and we're ready, we're braced for whatever. That phase lasts a fraction of a second, and then we go into what I call cringe mode. So it's like, where we pull back in. Now when you're falling, people tend to get stuck in this startle mode. And when they go down, it's, This is how you get the classic broken wrists from a fall. You go down, your arms are stuck straight out in front of you, and that's the first thing that smashes into the ground. So what you have to do is through the Fearless Falling classes, we actually practice falling, practice sitting down with nice controlled, very thick mats, and this gets us out of the fear of the falling. You get out of the fear and it allows you to get out of your response, your immediate response. So the first rule of falling is tuck. Tuck means to tuck your head and your chin. The number one way that people actually get killed from a fall is they slip and they hit their head. They hit their head on the floor. They may get a concussion, they may get major brain damage, they may get a brain bleed. If you start to get bleeding, no matter how good the medical response is, you can die within a matter of hours or days. So whatever you do, don't hit your head. The first rule is tuck, protect your head. You do it just by clamping your chin, but we also encourage pulling your arms up. In our full mode, you can actually pull your arms in and wrap them around your head like this. It actually is like making a helmet out of your forearms. So in the same situation, you go, ah! Even if I forget all the fancy arm stuff and all I do is just go, ah, and clamp the chin, my head doesn't whip back. It's that whipping back, that's the killing motion. So first rule, always think protect your head. No matter which direction you're going, you want to protect your head. They can fix a broken hip, they can't fix a broken brain. Next rule, sit. Just sit down. How hard is that? Well, it's very hard because our reflexes are all about staying up. You've probably seen people slip and they do these wild gyrations with their arms and legs out to keep from going down. You have to do the opposite. With your training, you take over, you bend your knees. So if you slip, you just sit down. Stuntmen will tell you, you don't want to land on the hard parts. You don't want to land on your wrists or your elbows, shoulders, or your hip. You want to land on the soft parts. And the biggest part, your butt. Never be afraid of falling on your butt. I tell my students, aim with your butt. The gluteus maximus is one of the largest muscles in the body. If you fall backwards, that's what you want to land on, is that. So sit. Sit down as quickly as you can. The last rule of the three, roll. Get round. Roll means more than a rolling motion. It means to curl up. When I tell people the second rule is sit, people don't like that. The reason is everyone's had the experience of going to sit down in a chair and it was like 2 inches lower than you thought. And man, you land square and you feel it at the top of your head. It's like boom, a shock wave. So when you say, oh, when you're falling, just sit down. They're like, no. The trick is you tuck your hips. You tuck your hips and this curves your lower body. So when you sit down, you roll and avoid the shock wave. Making yourself round is one of the best ways of absorbing the force of a fall and helping to save yourself. So tuck, sit, roll. When you use these techniques, you can fall on a hard floor and it's nothing. It's nothing because you're absorbing the force gradually. But I've taken 10,000 falls like that. Of course, I can make it look easy. To learn how to do it, you have to have a mat. And this is where the difference between the Fearless Falling classes and the online classes gets sticky. Because when we work out at the gyms, we have a mat that's actually even thicker than this one and a little softer. And that's the size of the mat that people learn how to sit down and roll back and do their falling motion. You probably don't have one of these lovely mats at home. So you have to use a substitute. If you have a firm bed, that can actually act as a good substitute for the mat. So a firm bed works well. For the first exercises I'm going to show, you can do them on just a padded floor. I often tell people to take a couple comforters or some blankets, fold them together to get about 2 or 3 inches of padding, and you can just lay it down on the floor and you can do these exercises. These exercises are designed to strengthen some of the muscles that you need to pull off these techniques. Working with an older population, I found that there are 2 areas in particular that tend to be very weak. The abs are not necessarily in good shape, and the neck can also be very weak. So the first exercises we do are partially to help develop these muscles and get a little more tension in them. So the first exercise we do is called the rocking chair. So sit on your bed. This bed's kind of small for me, so you have to bear with me. Sit on your bed, sitting down at an angle. You tuck your chin, take a deep breath, and then exhale. When you're falling down, you want to exhale the whole time. Uss, and just roll back and let your weight of your feet pull you back up. Uss, uss, uss. Now, I'm holding my hands under my legs because unless you've been doing sit-ups, a lot of older folks, if they go to do this like this, they go, us, and then they're stuck. It's like, okay? Don't fight to get up from this position. Always roll to your side. This is where I make the warning about never exercise and start an exercise program without first checking with your doctor. Make sure your doctor approves, because any exercise is potentially hazardous. So be careful of your stomach. It is possible if you have a hernia to worsen a hernia with this. If you have severe neck problems, you can worsen them. So always listen to your doctor and tell him what you're doing before you start doing these exercises. That said, if you hold underneath your legs, this is a very easy exercise. It's not hard at all on the abs. Next exercise is for the special side falling position. All the martial arts that involve throwing have come up with about the same way for flopping on the ground. And it looks basically like this. Now in judo, you'll see them throw their hand out and they slap the mat. My mat's so small, I gotta move. Boom, boom, okay? Because they feel this helps absorb the shock of a fall. But out in the real world with rocks and curbs and hard stuff, slapping doesn't make as much sense. So we don't teach that, we just teach, just pull your arms in, either around your head or pulled into your side. And that's plenty good as long as you tuck your chin. So this exercise, you get in this side position. Now, I'm not laying on my side like this, and I'm not laying on my back. It's halfway. I let one leg just drop down at an angle, the other leg points straight up. This arm is in, I can cross them across my chest, the king tut position. Chin on the chest, all my weight's on my butt and behind my shoulder area, by the shoulder blade. So in this position, I just lift my feet a couple inches and let them drop. Tap, 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 tap. That's all. Tap, tap, tap. If you haven't been doing sit-ups, you'll start to feel this right here. And this gets your body used to this position. Because it's one side, you then have to do the other. Tap, tap, tap. Always remember, keep your chin on your chest. Tap, tap, tap. So that's the practice for the side fall motion. Now the next thing we do combines these two, the rolling back and the side. Grab one leg, pull this arm in, and actually rock back on your side. Us, us, us. And the other side, grab your leg, pull your hand in, tuck your chin, us. When you rock back, you should feel the weight just rolling up your back from your butt up to behind your shoulder. Us, us. Now, women in particular, when I tell them they need to aim with their butt and sit on their butt, are terrified they're going to break their hips. It's very important to realize that my hip is here, my butt is here. You want to land on your butt, not your hip bone. And actually, one of the instinctive movements we do kind of sets you up to break your hip. Remember I talked about the instinctive startle response? It's very common when people slip with, say, the right foot to reach back with the right hand to stop themselves. They essentially go, ah, and reach back like this. That's actually extremely dangerous. And the reason is not only do you break your wrist half the time, because you can't really stop yourself, but when I swing this hand back, I am actually rotating my body. I would have just fallen on my butt, which would have hurt, but I would have just fallen on my butt. But instead, by swinging my body, I land right on my hip bone. And bam, that's how you get a broken hip. Falling to the side, you turned a back fall into a side fall right on the hip bone. So in fearless falling, we're always thinking of the butt and consciously getting that butt out there to go down. So basically, that's how you save yourself on any kind of fall where you have a few seconds to do something. If you're stumbling, for example, you say, well, I'm going forward and I'm stumbling, but we actually practice just turning. You just do a little turn, you can land on your butt and your back. Always aim for the butt, up the side, and to the back. Now, when I do my presentations, usually someone at this point hollers out, that's not the way I fall. They say, I trip and I land right on my face. Right, you know, it's like, bam, just like that. And in fact, from a trip, that's very common. And we're still programmed to do this. It's a startle response. Actually, I call it the baby arch, because if you ever watched a toddler fall, they start to fall and they go like that. They pull their head back and their hands go out. And when you're this high, well, it works great. You actually see them just kind of rock back and forth like a little rocking horse, because they pulled their face away from the ground and their arms are loose and rubbery and just kind of go out of the way. We're older, doesn't work so well, because we stick those arms out and it's bam. The arms take the full brunt of the force. If the wrist doesn't break, you can hurt the elbow or dislocate the shoulder. There's a special technique for this because this happens so fast. There's no time for any fancy, oh, I'm going to get my butt out, because you don't realize you're falling until here. Your hand's already out there. Your knees are probably on the ground. Here comes the concrete. You've got a fraction of a second. Your hands are here. So, but you do have a choice. You can either let instinct take over, stick your arms out, and it's like two battering rams, or you can do a special technique that looks crazy at first. It's called slap the cheese, because if you go to my website, you'll see we practice it on a wedge-shaped mat first. But what you do is you actually keep your hands here and I slap. So I'm not using my wrist, I'm using my whole forearm. And the elbows immediately bend. I still look up, I still use that part of the baby arch. So to practice this, get your knees on a pillow if you're old like me. And your mat in front of you, you can do this beside a bed. You can also practice this on a footstool or an ottoman if you've got one that's got some padding on it. And you just look out and you just go. You want your hands in front of your face. Remember, protect your head. Hands in front of the face. This is the one exception to the rule of always tucking your chin, because if you're going right on your face, you don't want to tuck your chin unless you've got a very strong forehead. So in this case, we go with instinct. Just get your face up and away from what's coming. Us. You start out just very light, just us. Just get used to that slapping. Us. As you start to feel more comfortable, go a little farther. Us. Us. Now, if you practice these at home, and when you're first doing it, never do more than 3 or 4. Then see how you feel the next day, because this can be very stressful in the shoulders and elbow joints. So you don't want to overdo it. You have to gradually build up the strength of the tendons and the joints. It takes a while, especially when you're older. But eventually, you should be able to reach out of your bed and go, us, us. And when you can reach out that far, amazingly, you can actually take a pretty hard fall right on your face and walk away from it. I had one of my students who took my class 5 years before who said he was at the gas station, walking to pay, tripped right down on his face on the concrete, and he said, I slapped the cheese. I didn't even think about it, because he practiced that motion 100 times. And that's the key. All of these motions have to be practiced over and over until you have a basic motor skill. Once that basic motor skill is there, it's like riding a bike, playing the piano, swinging a tennis racket. It's there for quite a while, even for older brains and older folks like me. So That is basically my presentation. Information about all these details is at my site, fearlessfalling.com, and you can just search for Fearless Falling, and it will pop up for you. So thank you very much for letting me give this presentation.
In our third segment, we have the Franklin County Office on Aging, Franklin County Public Health, Franklin County Veterans Service Commission, the Kinship Care Program, and NAMI Franklin County. To complete this portion, Shelley Bettis of the Marion Franklin Community Center will get us stepping with a line dancing demonstration.
Hello, I am Damika Withers, the Assistant Director of Support Services at Franklin County Office on Aging. FCOA provides in-home services and links to community resources through Franklin County Senior Options. FCSO is a levy-funded program supported by property taxes paid by homeowners and businesses in Franklin County. FCSO serves approximately 9,000 seniors in our in-home and community-based care programs. FCSO supports the healthy aging of Franklin County's senior population and provides social services that assist residents age 60 and over with the maintenance of independent living. Clients are placed on a sliding fee scale based income to determine the co-payment percentage for cost of services. Plans of care are tailored to the needs of the individual participant. Although services may be needed to improve an individual's quality of life, the individual is empowered to make informed choices about her or his care. Case managers provide information and referral, client needs, assessments, case management, informal support counseling, advocacy, monitoring services and customer status, complaint or dispute resolution, crisis intervention, caregiver consultation, and other services related to caregiver support and housing assistance. Calling 614-525-6200 links the caller with one of our team of professionals who has access to a vast database of adult services. FCSO services are provided under contract by approximately 100 agencies, both for-profit and not-for-profit. Through our Senior Options Grant Program, over 71,000 seniors are linked to resources provided by the community's network of educational and human services agencies. Our grants provide congregate meals, volunteer services, caregiver consultation, employment services, money management services, legal aid services, senior fitness, older adult refugee services, intergenerational services, support for health-related services such as prescription drugs, health clinics and screenings, respiratory and hearing assessments, and outreach. In agreement with the Ohio Department of Job and Family Services, we administer adult protective services. Adult protective services are those services provided to older adults who are in danger of being mistreated or neglected, or are unable to protect themselves and have no one to assist them. Interventions provided by adult protective services include, but are not limited to, receiving reports of adult abuse, exploitation, or neglect, investigating these reports, case planning, monitoring, and evaluation. If you or someone you know is being abused, call our office to speak to a case manager in confidence. The Franklin County Office on Aging realizes the important role of caregivers, how they play in our lives of older adults. Through our Caregiver Support Program, we help non-paid caregivers of adults age 60 and older who have a demonstrated need for home care assistance. This program can assist with a variety of services that include in-home respite, adult day services, caregiver counseling, durable medical equipment, and institutional respite in a licensed facility. Services are available once a calendar year on a short-term basis. To enroll, caregivers must call 614-525-6200. The mission of FCOA is to help older adults maintain their sense of independence, retain a good quality of life, and avoid or delay the need for costly institutional care. In addition to being less costly, older adults have a strong preference to remain at home, and we want to make that happen for as long as possible. For more information, please visit officeonaging.org.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Alex Jones. I'm Assistant Health Commissioner and Director of Prevention and Wellness at Franklin County Public Health. Thank you so much to the Office on Aging for allowing me a few minutes to speak with your viewers on practical tips on ways that they can keep themselves healthy and safe during these very stressful times. I know I'm probably speaking with a lot of caregivers or nurturers who are probably saying to themselves that I don't have time to take care of myself. I'm busy taking care of my family, my friends. But I'm here to tell you that you need to take some time for yourself and make sure that you are remaining as healthy and as physically, mentally, and socially well as possible so that you can continue to provide those type of resources to your family and friends. So I want to chat today about three main areas. So let's talk about our physical health. So making sure that we are spending time moving our bodies and doing that activity. So even though perhaps we might not be going to a gym at this time, thinking about ways that we can be out hiking, biking, walking, simple ways to move our bodies. And then also making sure that we are fueling ourselves with those healthy and nutritious foods. I know I'm certainly guilty of relying on comfort food during this time, but being mindful of the amount of fruits and vegetables, lean protein, and healthy fat that we are consuming on a daily basis. Also, I've heard from our residents that perhaps during this time of self-quarantine and really being at home, that we've delayed a bit of our medical care. So making sure now's a great time to call your primary healthcare provider to check in and to see if you are behind on any type of physical assessment. Also thinking about your screenings that you have on a regular basis. And then finally, thinking about the flu season just being very close upon us here. I can't believe that we are at the end of August already. So really being mindful and wanting to make sure that you are thinking ahead about receiving your flu vaccine in the fall season and certainly before the winter. So checking in with your healthcare provider on that as well. The second area of health I want to chat about is around our mental health. So this area, I really want to spend some time thinking about you and your self-care. These activities and making sure that we are spending at least a few minutes a day, it can be as little as 5 minutes a day, doing something that you love and enjoy. So whether that is yoga, meditation, breathing exercises, or as simple as spending some time reading and really decompressing. Really want to make sure that you are spending that uninterrupted time taking care of yourself and kind of refilling your own tank there a bit. We do know that with these stressful times, that perhaps we might have some feelings and emotions of despair and discontentment. And if you are feeling that way, I want to tell you that you are not alone and that I encourage you to make sure that you are talking to your healthcare provider about that. There's no shame in that. We are all in this together. These are some of the most stressful times we've encountered in our lifetime. So please make sure that if you feel that way, that you are taking care of yourself and that you are seeking your medical provider to talk to about that and to provide further guidance. And then finally, we want to talk about our social health. So, we talk a lot about social distancing, and really, I guess we should be calling it physical distancing, right? So we are physically distant, but there's no need for us to be socially apart. Talking to my family personally about holidays and how that feels different and how we want to get back to this normal. But there's no reason for us not to be able to pick up that phone, do a FaceTime, do a face chat like I'm doing with you right now. We just have to be a little bit more creative in how we do this and be a little bit more intentional. Because we need to stay connected. We as humans, we are not meant to be alone, and you are not alone, and we are in this together, and we will get through this. So thank you so much for spending just a few minutes with me today. I want to say thank you to our Franklin County community for doing your part in making sure that we are staying as safe and healthy as possible. But, I know that we still have some time ahead of us, but we are doing a great job here in Franklin County in Ohio. So I want to encourage you to continue to wear that mask when you're out in public, social or physical distance, not social distance, as well as washing your hands and staying safe. So take care. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.
The Franklin County Veterans Service Commission is a county agency dedicated to serving veterans and surviving spouses and dependents. We are staffed and led by veterans and their families. We provide immediate financial assistance, support with the VA benefits process, VA medical appointment transportation, and we have special programs such as dental and vision services for those who qualify. Our vision is our veteran community living their American dream. Our mission is to advocate for and empower veterans and their families by providing guidance, resources, access to benefits, and immediate financial assistance when necessary. We serve the over 65,000 veterans of Franklin County, which is 6.7% of the total population. In 2019, we provided support to 5,149 unique individuals over 22,000 times. We supported 4,195 applications for financial assistance, which included rent, mortgage, food vouchers, utilities, holiday meal cards, and Meijer vouchers to include move-in kits, school supplies, work boots, and emergency clothing. In addition, we supported over 2,000 applications for additional subsidies to include home modifications, emergency response systems, Meals on Wheels, indigent burial support, medical transportation, dental services. When it comes to VA benefits in 2019, we filed over 1,387 initial claims and over 1,000 intent to file notifications with the Veterans Administration. For those seeking emergency financial assistance, that eligibility is defined by the Ohio Revised Code. You must be a veteran with an honorable or general discharge under honorable conditions, currently serving members on active duty, National Guard and Reservists called to federal active duty, veteran who served on active duty for reasons other than training, or incurred a VA-recognized disability. You must be a Franklin County resident for at least 90 days, and you must have a demonstrated financial need. There are a few critical steps that help speed the financial assistance process. One is verification of eligibility with the DD Form 214. The second is the timeliness of providing the information needed to include income and expense verification, rent and mortgage information, and verification of the need. Finally, if necessary, you need to be willing to appear before the Veterans Service Commission as they review your case. When it comes to VA benefits and claims, we are your advocate. We can request your DD Form 214, your service records, discharge upgrades. We work your disability claim, dependency and indemnity compensation claims. We can help you with non-service connected pension and aid and attendance benefits, survivor pension claims, burial benefits, education benefits, VA healthcare, and eligibility. Sometimes the question is, who needs help from the Veterans Service Commission of Franklin County? And there are 4 simple questions that we like to ask. Did you or a family member serve in the military? Were you discharged under honorable conditions? Are there questions about VA eligibility? Is there a need for financial assistance? The Franklin County Veterans Service Commission stands ready to help you and your family because we know life can get complicated, and we are here to help.
Hello, I'm Stephanie Baker, and I'm the Associate Director at the Clintonville Beachwell Community Resources Center, also known as CRC. CRC is a settlement house and nonprofit that was organized in 1971. CRC has lots of different kinds of programming, including a food pantry, senior programming, after-school and summer program, and our kinship care program. We are located in Clintonville at 14 West Lakeview, which is our food pantry, and 3222 North High Street. Kinship Care is a program available for anyone raising children who are kin. Kinship Care is most often a grandparent raising a grandchild, but this is not always the case. Sometimes it's aunts, uncles, siblings, extended family, friends, or neighbors. There are no age limits or income guidelines to participate in the program, but families must live in Franklin County. Families do not have to have permanent custody to participate, and this program is free to participate in. The Kinship Care program has social workers who can help with things like food, clothing, PPE, baby items, personal care items, furniture, holiday gifts, and school supplies.
They can help make sure families are accessing all the benefits they are entitled to receive. They can help with resources for housing, utilities, counseling, support groups, educational needs, childcare, and custody. Kinship is able to add families into other programs at CRC that they might be eligible for. Kinship can use our food pantry, sign up for our kids club, and our older adult programs like senior supportive services, personal finance management, and our village in the Ville. Families work with Kinship for 3 to 12 months, depending on our needs. Families can always come back or call if they need us. To keep everyone safe during COVID, we're providing most support over the phone with no contact drop-off or pickup. If families need us in person, we can have meetings using masks and social distancing. To sign up for Kinship Care, please call 614-268-3539, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5, and ask the receptionist to sign up for the Kinship Care program. There is more information available on our website at clintonvillecrc.org, or you can call 614-268-3539 and ask to speak to our Kinship Care program if you have any questions. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon. My name is Rochelle Martin, and I have the opportunity to talk about NAMI Franklin County. NAMI stands for the National Alliance on Mental Illness of Franklin County. NAMI is a national program, and in the country, there are 600 NAMIs around the country. In Ohio, there are 34 NAMIs. The mission of NAMI is we are dedicated to improving the lives of people with mental health conditions. And we do it in a number of ways. We do it through education, support, outreach, referral, and advocacy. When we advocate for a person may call our office and say, I am in a mental health crisis. Can you help me? We figure out ways in which we can help the person and get them the referral that they need to help them to feel better and to guide them to get some care that will improve their lives. We also provide services that have to do with education. Educational services are these. Our family-to-family classes are 12-week-long classes. Those classes are taught by a family member who has a loved one with a mental illness. We want to make sure that the families understand what mental illness is, what types of drugs are associated with that particular mental illness, ways to take care of themselves, help them through their journey with their loved one, how to communicate with that person. Everything that we do at NAMI is free of charge. So the next classes that I want to talk about are the peer-to-peer classes. They are also 8-week long. They are taught by people who are living with a mental illness, and they provide the same types of services. They educate them about the mental illnesses, the drugs that are associated with, and they teach them about advanced directives, communication skills. That is so important for someone who is living with a mental health condition. The next classes are for parents who have a young child between the ages of 5 to 18 years old, teaching them about how to deal with the school that their child goes to, about the different types of mental illnesses, about the different referrals, how to communicate with their child, how to communicate with the school to get them to understand what their child may be going through. The next class that I want to talk about is Ending the Silence. These are classes that are taught about mental illness. We bring 2 young adults in that talk about their challenges with their mental health conditions, and then 2 adults that do Mental Health 101. If we find young kids who may need some help, we actually refer them, because in many instances there are ADAM board providers that are in the school, ADAM standing for Alcohol, Drug, and Mental Health Board of Franklin County. We also have a mentoring program designed for families and for people who are living with a mental health condition. Mentee is matched with a mentor that will help guide them through their journey. Remember, everything that we do is free of charge. Now, I want to talk about CIT. CIT stands for Crisis Intervention Program. It is the program that is designed for police officers to help educate them about people who are living with a mental health condition, so that when they go out, they are equipped to know what to do and what to expect. To date, we have educated over 200 police officers that volunteer to go through these classes, which is a wonderful thing that we do. I'd like to provide you a phone number, so in case you need us, you can call us. Our phone number is 614-501-6264. Our website is www.NAMI, F as in Frank, C as in cat.org. Well, I just want to thank you for the opportunity to talk about this absolutely fabulous organization that I get to work for to help people who are living with a mental illness. Please feel free to call us at any time. We are there for you. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We are here to demonstrate some line dancing. I have with me Darlene and Teresa, and I'm Shelly Bettis, and we are here to get you up and pumping and ready to go. Our first thing is going to be the wobble, but I want to say thank you to Mayor Franklin for giving us the opportunity to do this. So here we go. Here we go.
Let me see you just wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah.
Start again. Cha-cha up. Turn. Go. It's lanes. Cha-cha.
I'm taking the game's mine. Yeah, I witness the change, it's my time. Yeah, I'm new to the game, but y'all might wanna say you whack raps, daylight saving time. I can dance all me, I don't two-step. Y'all looking at something like a true player. A girl told me that a man that can dance might could possibly get down with the tool in his pants. Now, my ladies, let me see it vibrate. And when it's over, you ain't gonna need your bird. Cause I'm a pro, make you bend your back low, then the pound it real fast, just like the percolate. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby,
Cha-cha. Take it back. Lean. Cha-cha. Go.
Girl, wobble it, and I'ma gobble it. I say you moving your head.
Lean.
We can cradle the bed, I'm straight racking it. The girl say, man, like this, go rack shit. Yeah, I'm so explicit, but I can't help it, my flow ridiculous. Boy, got a gift like it gotta be Christmas. Swag on this like you gotta be gifted. The girl roll cameras, and they want pictures, and they gon' frame them. You see that? Little bit while I'm saying my scriptures. Cause I leave you holy like you pray in the temple. One beat, I move with the letter of a pencil. That might won't miss you, good like kiss you. Take your damn lie, cause you got a pistol. And I don't think about it, pick her up these issues. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Wobble, baby, wobble,
Cha-cha. Turn. Turn. Lean.
All the shorties in the club, let me see you just back it up, drop it down. Let me see you just get low, scrub the ground. Let me see you just push it up, let me see you just wobble, wobble, shake, shake it, just give it here. Wobble, wobble, just push it, give it here. Show me what you got, show me what you got, give it here. Show me what you got, show me what you got, give it here. Hey, big girl, make 'em bag it up, yeah, make 'em bag it up. Hey, big girl, make 'em bag it up, yeah, make 'em bag it up. Hey, big girl, make 'em bag it
back.
Yeah, make 'em bag it up. Hey, big girl, make 'em bag it up, yeah, make 'em bag it up, bag it up. Wait a minute now, wait a minute now, wait a minute now, wait a minute now. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Yeah, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Yeah, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Yeah, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Get it now, yeah, yeah, get it now, yeah, yeah, get it now, yeah, yeah, get it now.
Turn.
Hey, big girl, make 'em bag it up, yeah, make 'em bag it up. Hey, big girl, make 'em bag it up, yeah, make 'em bag it up. Hey, big girl, make 'em bag it up, yeah, make 'em bag it up. Hey, big girl, make 'em bag it up, yeah, make 'em bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up.
All right, thank you, thank you. Okay, this next one I'm going to teach is called No Trouble. We are going to demonstrate a couple of walls, and then I'm going to teach it to everyone. Thank you. Let's go. Go.
Right. I should have known you were bad news from the bad boy demeanor and the tattoos. Cause most guys only want one thing, but I'm undecided trying to figure out if that's you. Either way though, I think you're worth a test drive. Cause ooh, you're so much better than the next guy, and a little trouble only makes for a good time. So all the normal red flags be a good sign.
Don't you come in thinking goodbye. I'll think that far. You seem like trouble to me. I can tell by the way that you lean and the way that you kiss your teeth. And you turn up so fresh and clean. Smells like trouble to me.
Okay, that is No Trouble. Now I'm going to teach it to you guys, and that way you can do it at home and have some fun with it. First off, we're going to start with our right. You're going to right cross over, 1, 2, 3, left cross, 1, 2, 3. All right, let's do that one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right cross, 1, 2, 3. Left. Okay, then we're going to walk up for 4, starting with our right. So we're going to go right, left, right, left. Then we're going to go out right, out left. Okay, let's take it from the beginning. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right cross, 1, 2, 3. Left. Walk it up for 4. 1, 2. Out right, out left. Okay, so after we do that, we're going to take it back for 4, starting with our right. So we're going to walk back. Right, left, out right, out left. All right? So let's take it from the beginning, all the way up until that part. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right cross, 1, 2, 3. Left. Walk it up for 4. Out right, out left. Take it back for 4. Out right, out left. Okay, we're almost done. After we do that, we're going to take our right, we're going to rock it up and bring it back. Okay, just with your right, you're just going to rock up and bring it back. Then after we do that, then we're going to do a quarter turn over our left shoulder and rock for 4. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so turn back to the front. So let's do the whole thing. Start from the beginning. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right cross. 1, 2, 3. Left. Walk it up for 4. Out right, out left. Take it back for 4. Out right, out left. Rock it up with your right. Bring it back. Rock it up. Bring her back. Turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the whole dance. So we're going to get started. We're going to turn the music on, and we're going to do the dance. Here we go. Right cross.
Right. I should have known
Left.
you were bad news.
Walk it up for 4.
And the tattoos.
Out right, out left.
Thing, but I'm undecided.
Take it back for 4.
Either way, though,
Out right, out left. Rock it up right.
And a little trouble only
Turn.
makes for a good time. So all the normal red flags.
Right cross.
Don't you come in thinking goodbye.
Walk it up for 4. Out right, out left.
Like trouble to me.
Take it back. Out right, out left. Rock it up.
And you turn up so fresh.
Turn.
Smells like trouble to me.
Right cross.
Opposite attract like your sister's there.
Let's walk it up.
What a perfect match. And if we you gon' wanna play
Out right, out left.
when you finish
Take
your
it back.
was baptized. See, baby, now
Out right, out left.
you don't wanna
Rock
lose
it
your
up.
ride to the next guy. And baby, trouble on the
Turn.
next for a good time. So all the normal red flags.
Right
be a
cross.
good sign.
Don't you come in thinking goodbye.
Let's walk.
Down far.
Out right, out left.
Trouble to
Take
me.
it back.
I can tell by the way that you
Out
lean.
right, out left.
The way that you kiss your
Rock it
teeth.
up.
And you turn up so fresh and clean.
Turn.
Smells like trouble to me.
Right.
I got a bad form in the worst way.
Let's
Dear
walk.
Lord, how'd I get in this position in? Should've never
Out
gotten
right,
involved in
out
the first
left.
place. In second place, never
Take it
get
back.
the recognition. See what he doing to
Out
me?
right,
You have to
out
shut it
left.
out. Got a
Rock
hold
it
on
up.
me, that's without a doubt. So clear now that he's a
Turn.
truck starter, but I ain't the same neither. And these ain't no still water.
Let's walk it up. Out right, out left. Take it back. Out right, out left. Rock it up. Turn. Right cross.
I should have known you were bad news.
Let's walk.
From the bad boy
Out
to
right,
my
out
name,
left.
tattoos.
Take it back.
I should have known you were bad news.
Rock it up.
But I'm undecided trying to figure out
Turn.
if that's you.
Right cross.
Don't you come in thinking goodbye.
Let's walk.
Down far.
Out right, out left.
Like trouble to me.
Take it back.
I can tell by the way that you lean and the way that you kiss your
Rock it
teeth.
up.
And you turn up so fresh.
Let's turn.
Smells like trouble to me.
Yay, thank you. Okay, this next one I'm going to teach you is called I'm Blessed. So we're gonna go through the steps and then we're gonna play the music. Okay, we're gonna start off with our right and we're gonna walk it up for 4. So we're gonna go right, left, right, left. Then we're gonna go right behind, left behind, and then we're gonna rock it out for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's go over that again. Let's walk it up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, left, right, right behind, left behind. Rock it out. Okay, then after we do that, we're gonna go start with our right, and it's out and out, up, down, left, out and out, up, down. All right? So let's take it from the top to that point. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, left, right, right behind, left behind. Rock it out for 4. Out and out with your right. Out and out, up, down, out and out, up, down. Okay, then we're going to take it back with our right. We're going to walk back for 4 times, starting with our right. So it's right, left, right, left. All right? Then after that, this is the last part, we're going to cross and kick. So we start with our right going over our left. So we're going to cross and kick and cross and stop. Then you're going to roll and roll. You're going to cross and kick and cross and stop. Then you're going to turn right, left, left. And then we start on the back wall. So let's just do the back wall real quick, and then we'll turn the music on. So let's start with our right. Start from the beginning. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, left, right, right behind, left behind. Rock it out. Out and out, up, down, out and out. Take it back right, right, left, right, cross and kick, right over, cross and kick and cross and stop and roll, cross and kick and cross and turn, right, left, right, left. That's the whole dance. So let's get started.
Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed, yes. Living every moment, no regrets. Smile up on my face, I'm like, oh, yes, I'm blessed, yes, I'm blessed.
Here we go.
Yes.
Right,
waking up,
left,
thanking God.
right,
Every day is
right behind,
just
left
like
behind.
Sunday. Wifey fly,
Rock it out for 4.
by my side. Green light,
Out and out, starting right.
Riding clean,
Up,
living
down,
dreams.
left.
Just left the barber and I'm
Take it
feeling
back
like
right,
badass.
right,
Heard him say,
left,
give him praise.
right.
Listen to
Cross
what
and
I
kick,
got
right
you
over.
like this. Ain't a
Cross
day
and
go
kick,
by that
cross
I
and
don't
stop.
try to
Roll.
thank the Lord up above.
Cross and kick,
And if you
cross
wonder
and
why
kick,
I'm
cross and
loving
turn.
life, come
Right,
close and I'll tell
left,
you what's up.
right, let's start.
Ask
Right,
me how I'm doing, I'm
left,
blessed. Yes.
right,
Living every moment, no
right behind, left
regrets.
behind.
Smile up on my face, I'm like,
Rock it
oh,
out.
Yes, I'm blessed. Yes, I'm
Out
blessed.
and out right,
Yes.
out
Ask me
and
how I'm
out,
doing, I'm
up,
blessed.
down.
Yes. Living every moment,
Take
no
it back right.
regrets. Smile up on my face, I'm like,
Left,
oh, yes, I'm
right,
blessed. Yes, I'm
cross and
blessed.
kick,
Yes.
cross and kick, cross and stop. Roll, cross and kick, cross and kick, cross and turn. Right, left, let's walk. Right,
Life is good,
left,
really good.
right,
And every moment,
right
no,
behind,
I
left
can't
behind.
forget. I gotta say,
Rock it out.
I won't change. You're the reason that I
Out,
am
right and
like
right.
this. Ain't a
Out
day
and
go
out,
by that I
up,
don't
down.
try to thank the Lord up
Take it
above.
back right.
And if you wonder why I'm loving life,
Cross
come
and
close
kick
and
right
I'll tell you
over.
what's up. Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed. Yes.
Roll.
Living every moment, no
Cross,
regrets.
cross
Smile
and
up on my
kick,
face, I'm like,
cross
oh,
and
yes,
turn.
I'm
Right,
blessed.
left,
Yes, I'm blessed.
let's walk.
Ask
Right,
me how I'm doing, I'm
left,
blessed. Yes.
right,
Living every moment,
right
no
behind, left behind.
regrets. Smile up on my face, I'm like, oh,
Rock,
yes, I'm blessed. Yes, I'm
out and
blessed.
out,
Yes, I'm blessed. I'm
up,
blessed. I'm blessed.
down.
I'm blessed.
Take it back. Right. Left. Right. Cross and kick. Cross and kick. Cross and stop. Cross and kick. Turn. Walk. Right behind, left behind. Rock it out. Out and out. Up, down. Take it back, right, right. Left, right. Cross and kick, right over. Cross and kick, cross and stop. Cross and kick, cross and stay. Right, left, right. Let's walk. Right, left, right. Right behind, left behind. Rock it out. Thank you. Have a blessed day.
Our fourth segment begins with Nesterly Central Ohio, followed by the Ohio Attorney General, Prevent Blindness Ohio, and Senior Living Truth Empowerment. Our style show has gone virtual too. This year, Just Flourish Fashions at Home will showcase activities seniors are doing to flourish at home during this pandemic. To deliver skills that will help us improve our emotional wellness and better cope with this new normal, we have Charles Gibson. Charles has been a fitness professional for over 20 years, which includes teaching group exercise classes, 18 years as a professional trainer, 9 years as a Thai yoga massage practitioner, and most recently, a 200-hour certificate yoga teacher.
Hi, I'm Frances Krumholtz, the Volunteer and Engagement Coordinator for the Central Ohio Area Agency on Aging, where I also serve as the local home share coordinator for Nesterly Central Ohio. Nesterly is an intergenerational home sharing program that makes it safe and easy for people to rent out spare bedrooms in their home. Home sharing can be defined as an arrangement where 2 or more unrelated people share a house or an apartment. Household responsibilities can be shared, or in the case of Nesterly, simple tasks might be done by a guest in exchange for reduced rent. We know that there are a lot of older adults who are living happily and independently in their homes, but they might have more house than they really need at this point in their life. Nesterly provides a simple way for them to connect with a guest who's looking for an affordable place to live while forming an intergenerational friendship. Trust and safety are key concerns for Nesterly. Everyone goes through a multi-step screening process, which includes an application, at least 2 references, and a complete background check. Additionally, Nesterly's been very responsive to COVID-19. Every home share agreement now includes CDC-informed health guidelines, as well as an opportunity to specify all of your house rules. We've compiled health and social distancing practices designed to protect the health and safety of hosts and guests while they are in and out of the home. Interview and conversation tools have been updated to help people navigate these new conversations. Nesterly home shares also benefit from an automated payment system that's built directly into the platform. That means no awkward conversations about money because rent is automatically deposited into the host's account at the same time each month. Nesterly's responsive customer support team is also there for hosts and guests throughout the entire process, from sign up through the end of the home share. They will help you customize an agreement that outlines the terms that are important to you, including length of stay, price of rent, and policies regarding noise and shared spaces. It's comprehensive but still easy to understand. It's important to us that hosts and guests set clear expectations before moving forward with a home share. Another feature that is unique to Nesterly is their task exchange option. If there are some pesky chores that the host would rather delegate, Nesterly makes it easy for the guest to take responsibility of tasks like taking out the trash, changing light bulbs, or shoveling snow in exchange for reduced rent. To sign up, hosts will create a free account online where you'll share a little bit about yourself and the space you're offering. You can also specify what you're looking for in a guest. An interested guest will send a booking request, and then the 2 of you chat online before jumping on a phone call or meeting in person to determine if there's a good fit. Once all the details are discussed, both parties confirm their customized home share agreement, and your guest moves in. What we've seen so far is that both our hosts and guests are really diverse. The one uniting theme is that they're all committed to intergenerational connections and strengthening our community. Many of our hosts are empty nesters, or perhaps they're recently retired. Our guests come from all walks of life: students, young professionals, international, or local. It's free to sign up and create a profile. If you find a match and move forward with a home share agreement, Nesterly will deduct a modest one-time booking fee that ranges from $95 to $195 depending on the length of stay, along with a 2.5% monthly service fee. This covers the use of the secure payment system and ongoing customer support. If anything comes up, we're here for you at all times. According to Age Friendly Columbus, 90% of older adults said that it is important or very important to age in their homes as they age. Nesterly is designed to support this goal by providing hosts with additional income, support with chores around the home, and lasting friendships. Nesterly is a social venture that was launched in Boston in 2017. Central Ohio launched as Nesterly's second market last fall, and we're excited to continue to grow intergenerational home sharing in our community. You can find additional information at Nesterly's website, which is nesterly.io. That's nesterly.io.
Hello, my name's Danielle Murphy, and I'm here from the Ohio Attorney General's Office. I work for the Consumer Protection section of the office. Our section enforces certain laws related to home improvement work, seeing a store advertisement, or buying a vehicle. Our section takes in many complaints throughout the year from consumers like you. We offer an informal dispute resolution process where you can file a complaint against a business, and a complaint specialist will be assigned to your complaint, and they'll work with you and that business to try to get the resolution you desire. It is a free service, and it's something that our section offers to you. We also offer an identity theft unit. If for some reason your identity has been compromised in a data breach and you have been a victim of identity theft, then we will work with those debt collectors, those credit reporting agencies on your behalf to try to get your identity restored. I'm going to provide links to you for publications regarding scams and identity theft, because unfortunately these scammers are so good at what they do. We want to make sure Ohio citizens know the red flags of these scams, how to protect yourself against identity theft and protect your information. So for more information, you can call 800-282-0515 or go to ohioattorneygeneral.gov for more information. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy your event today.
Hello, I'm Laura Schwartz from the Ohio affiliate of Prevent Blindness. Thank you so much for coming to our exhibit. Prevent Blindness's mission is to prevent blindness and preserve sight. And one of the ways that we do that is inform people about what they need to do to take care of their eyes. As you grow older, there is a lot you can do to stay healthy, keeping active, eating right, and paying attention to how you feel. Good vision is also a part of feeling your best. Your vision may change with age. You may need more light to see. It may get harder to tell someone from far away, to tell colors apart, to adjust to dark rooms, but you can do something about this. There are 3 steps that will help you take care of your sight. The first, and really the most important, is to visit an eye doctor on a regular basis. If you're 55 and older, you should see an eye doctor at least once every other year. And if you have diabetes, certainly every year and soon after you are diagnosed with diabetes, because diabetes has a great impact on your eyes and your vision. Then you need to make changes to better see. It might be lighting or something in your magnifier or something like that. And then you need to take care of yourself, and that's diet. If you're diabetic, testing your blood sugar and eating right, exercising, and please don't smoke. There's nothing good for your body about smoking, and certainly nothing good for your eyes about smoking. Your eye doctor can really assist you by giving you a thorough eye exam. I know some people don't like their eyes dilated, but you need to see in the back of your eye to make sure that your optic nerve is healthy and that you're not showing signs of glaucoma or diabetic retinopathy, or to make sure that you're not showing signs of age-related macular degeneration. So the eye doctor will treat your common eye problems, can help you with eyeglass prescription, and check for eye diseases. Prevent Blindness can help you if you cannot afford your vision care. We can assist people whose income is within 200% of the federal poverty guidelines and do not have vision insurance. Some people don't realize that Medicare covers quite a bit of vision care. And we can assist you in finding out about your Medicare benefits for vision. Medicare does not pay for eyeglasses, and we may be able to assist you with getting eyeglasses. Medicaid also covers eyeglasses. So please contact us. I'm going to hold up a flyer and tell you that our phone number is 800-301-2020, and our website that can direct you to getting help paying for your eye care is pbohio.org. And here's one more shot at the flyer. And please take care of your eyes and wear your sunglasses to protect your eyes from UVA and UVB rays. Thank you.
I'm Regina Render Hill, downsizing coach and certified senior housing professional with New Directions Realty and the founder of the Senior Living Truth Empowerment Series. As a downsizing coach, I assist senior homeowners who no longer want to live in their larger home downsize into a smaller, more manageable residence. And this can mean moving anywhere from a senior living community, living with family or friends, an apartment, or perhaps buying a condo or a single-family one-story home. My senior resource team of professionals assists with every aspect of downsizing so that seniors and their families do not have to experience downsizing on their own. Professionals on my team include organizers, senior move managers, liquidation professionals who can help with unwanted items that you do not plan on taking with you to your new home. My team also includes financial planners and elder law attorneys. The Senior Living Truth Empowerment Series is a monthly seminar series designed to help seniors navigate through the various living options, programs, and services that they have at their disposal. The panel discussions focus on various topics which include the truth on senior living communities, homeowner scams, elder law, and our most recent seminar entitled The Truth on Home Ownership and Retirement. Remember to contact me, Regina Hill, for your downsizing needs. I may be reached at 614-561-1621 and or at my email address, regina@royaltreatmentre.com. And thank you so much for participating in Flourish Franklin County. We appreciate your participation. Thank you.
Hi, welcome to your guided meditation session. My name is Charles Gibson Fitness. First, let's talk about what is meditation. Meditation is the liberation of the mind from all disturbing and distracting emotions, thoughts, and desires. Typically, throughout our day, our mind is restless and confused. Our attention may jump from one thought to another. We may experience many unpleasant emotions such as anxiety, depression, disappointment, anger, and frustration, and we are pulled here and there by our desires. So to change from that fight state to a calm state, we have to change the vibration. So that's why we go to meditation. So I want you to find a comfortable seated position. Whether you're seated on the ground, in a chair, your feet are on the ground, make sure your spine is long. I want you to take a breath in for 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath at the top. And then exhale for 3, 2, 1. So we're going to add on to this breath. Inhale again for 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold it for 3, 2, 1. And then exhale 3, 2, 1. Pause at the bottom. And let's do that one more time. It's called tactical breath or 4-part breath. It's a 3, 2, 1. Hold. And exhale 3, 2, 1. And hold. So we'll add a little movement and then we'll get into our body scan meditation practice for today. First, let's drop our chin towards our chest. Roll it over to one shoulder. Pause. Back to the center. To the other shoulder, pause. Center. This time when we go to the shoulder, imagine you're pouring water out of your ear. Shake it out. And then back to the center, over to the other shoulder. Shake it out. To the center, lift your chin up. Pull your shoulders all the way up. Roll them back. Let's do that one more time. Pull your shoulders up. Exhale, roll them back. So now we move, we got a little fidgeting out the way, we got a little breath work. Find your comfortable seated position, your spine is long. Here's our sample body scan meditation practice. Allow your gaze to soften. If you like, you can allow your eyes to close halfway or even close completely. When you're ready, bring your attention to the physical sensations of touch or pressure where your body makes contact with the floor and the chair. The purpose of this practice is not to change anything or to feel anything in particular. You may feel different, relaxed, or calm, or you may not. Instead, the intent of this practice is to simply bring awareness to any sensations you feel as you focus your attention to each part of the body. If you find your mind wandering, gently just bring it back to the awareness of your body. Next, bring your awareness to the physical sensations in your abdomen. Becoming aware of the sensations there is as in your breath. You breathe in, you breathe out. Take a few minutes to feel the change in sensations, how they're different as you breathe in and breathe out. And you're going to notice a different sensation if you breathe in through your nose, out through your nose, compared to breathing in through your mouth and out through your mouth. Having connected with the sensations in the abdomen, bring the focus of your awareness to the toes of the left foot. Focus on each of the toes of the left foot in turn. Now find that you feel what you feel, like a sensation of tingling, warmth, pressure, pulsing, or no sensation. When you're ready, letting go of awareness of the toes, bring your awareness to the sensations of the bottom of your left foot. Bring a gentle, curious awareness to the sole of the foot, feeling all the sensation there. Now bring your attention to the top of the foot, pause. Then to the ankle. Move up to the calf, the knee. Detect the simple note as best you can, all the sensations in these areas. You may think of your awareness as a spotlight, moving slowly through the body, bringing into focus any sensations in that area. Again, if there are any areas where you find it difficult to detect sensations, just feel as much as you can. There's no right, there's no wrong. We're just here to learn how to be. Continue by bringing your attention to the left thigh. Notice the sensations there. Maybe feel the pressure of your leg against the chair or the floor. Continue by bringing your attention to the left hip and waist. Continue this exercise. The mind will eventually wander away from the breath and the body from time to time. This is entirely normal. This is what the mind does. When we notice it, gently acknowledge it. Noticing where the mind has gone off to, and then gently return your attention to the body. Now bring your attention to the right foot and to the toes of the right foot. Continue to bring awareness and gentle curiosity to the physical sensations, allowing whatever sensations are here to just be as they are. Notice now what you feel in the bottom of your right foot, in the top of the foot, and the ankle, pulsing, pressure, tingling, warmth, no sensation. Bring your awareness up to your calf and shin, and then the knee. When you feel any pain or discomfort in any of these areas, just be aware of it. And as you best can, let the sensations be as they are. Now gently guide your awareness into your right thigh, noticing the sensations. Turn to your hips, your waist, feel your weight on the chair or the floor, all the sensations. Now move your focus slowly up to your abdomen. Feel it rising and falling with each breath. Now move your awareness into your rib cage. Sometimes it helps me to place a hand to bring a little more awareness, so that helps you place your hand on your rib cage. Just as you feel any sensation as you can, now move up to your chest and your shoulders. If you notice your thoughts wandering, or if you feel you become distracted by sound or get restless, just note this is thinking, sound, or restlessness. Gently guide your attention back to the sensations in your body. As human beings, we're programmed to go, to do. We're not programmed to be. That's why we have to do these things, to encourage our body to learn how to sit still, to get the answers when we go to prayer. Now, gently guide your attention to the fingers of your right hand. Feel each of them separate. Notice any tingling or urges to move them. Notice if your fingers are unable to feel as well as others. Now guide your attention into the palm of your hand, wrist, the forearm, and elbow. Now focus on the upper arm and shoulder. Guide your attention now to the fingers of the left hand, feeling each finger and the places where they connect the chair, the floor, or your body. Now move up to your wrist and forearm. Notice all the sensations here. In your elbow, upper arm, to your shoulder. Notice any tension, tightness. Let your attention now come into your neck. Notice if there is any tightness or tension. Be aware of areas in which it is harder to detect sensations. Now bring your focus up to the back of your head. Bring awareness to your left ear, then over to your right ear, now into your forehead. Again, you have the option, you can use your hands to guide your body to feel the sensations, if that's going to help you sit in this meditation practice a little better. Focus now on the sensations in your face, your eyes, your cheeks, your nose. See if you can feel the sensations of the temperature of your breath, if that changes when you breathe in and out. Feeling any sensation in your lips, your chin, any tightness in your jaw. Finally, bring awareness to the top of your head, the top of the spine. We're still sitting nice and tall. Now that you have scanned the whole body in this way, spend a few minutes being aware of the body as a whole and the breath flowing freely in and out of the body. Now, very slowly and gently, while still maintaining awareness of your body, when you're ready, gently open your eyes and allow awareness to include the room and the rest of the people around you. Again, breathe in for a count of 3, 2, 1. I want you to hold it at the top. Exhale for 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the bottom. Good, and do that one more time. Make it a count of 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold it. And then exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold it. From here, let your hands rest on your knees, whether you're on a chair or on the ground. Your chin will drop to your chest. Your eyes are closed, or lightly soften your eyes. Soften the space around your eyes from the middle, across the forehead to the outside of your eyes. Relax your jaw. Relax your tongue away from the roof of your mouth. Bring your chin up towards the sky. Take your gaze and your eyes up. Pause. Turn and look over your left shoulder. Pause. We'll gaze back up. We'll look over the right shoulder. Pause. Gaze back up. And then back to the center. I want to thank you for taking time today to learn how to just be, to learn how to sit still for this guided meditation. Again, my name is Charles Gibson Fitness. Namaste.
Before beginning our final segment, we would like to thank all of those who made this virtual edition of Franklin County Flourish possible. Thank you, Andy Stout and his staff at the City of Columbus Government TV station for taking our idea and molding it into the program you viewed today. Thank you, Deputy County Administrator Keena Smith, for entrusting her idea to the Flourish Franklin County Planning Committee, and kudos to the committee for taking her idea virtual. Thank you to the Franklin County Board of Commissioners and the leadership of Franklin County Office on Aging for your guidance and support. Last but not least, thank you to all the participants who appeared in today's show to provide viewers the tools they need to support emotional wellness during this unique time. Now, for the final segment of Flourish Franklin County, we have a special treat. Please welcome the Motown Sounds of Touch, a crown jewel of Dayton. These R&B masters perform songs from the Motown Records catalog, peppered with tunes by other familiar artists. We are honored to have them add a touch of class to our event. So sit back and enjoy the rich sounds of the Motown Sounds of Touch.
Are you ready for showtime? I'm Rick Lowe to introduce the #1 Sounds of Motown tribute band in the country. Now they've opened up for Jefferson Starship. They've opened up for Lou Graham, a foreigner, Eddie Money, The Temptations, The Spinners, Al Green, and the late, great, legendary Ray Charles. Just a few years ago, they were on a hit NBC television show called The Winner Is, hosted by Nick Lachey. And out of 25,000 contestants, they were in the top 3. Now they're all the way from Dayton, Ohio. So put your hands together, give a warm welcome for Floyd, KT, and Hakeem, the Motown
I can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. I would tell you I don't love you, tell you that we're through. And I try. Every time I see your face, I get all choked up inside. When I call your name, girl, it's like a flame burning in my heart, tearing all apart. No matter how I try, my love I cannot hide. Sugar pie, honey pie, sugar pie, weaker than a man should be. I can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. Sugar pie, honey bun, sugar pie. Do anything you ask me to. Ask me to. Can't help myself. No, I can't help myself. Sugar pie, honey bun. So glad to be here. We're gonna have a good time. Oh yeah, baby. Now if there's a smile on my face, it's only they're trying to fool the public. But when it comes down to fooling you, now honey, that's quite a different subject. Now don't let my glad expression give you the wrong impression. 'Cause baby, I'm sad, all sadder than sad. Oh, and I'm hurting so bad. Like a clown, I pretend to be glad. Now there's some sad things known to men, but ain't too much sadder than the tears of a clown when there's no one around. Oh yeah, oh yeah, baby. Now if I appear to be carefree, it's only to camouflage my sadness. In order to shield my pride, I'll try to cover this hurt with a show of gladness. Now don't let my show convince you that I've been happy since you decided to go. I need you so. I'm hurt and I want you to know. Like a clown, I put on a show. Ooh, oh, and there's some sad things on the man, but ain't too much sadder than the tears of a clown when there's no one around. Oh yeah, just like Father Roger did. I'm gonna keep my hurting head, smiling in the public eye. But in a lonely room, I cry the tears of a clown when there's no one around. Oh yeah, baby. Tears of a clown. Ooh. Tears of a don't let my glad expression give you the wrong impression. Don't let the smile I wear make you think that I don't care. Tears of a clown. Ooh. Tears of a clown. Ooh. Here we go, y'all. Thank you so much.
We are touched and we came all the way from Dayton, Ohio to be with you guys this evening.
Right
And I
here.
just want to say one thing. You know what?
What's that, Floyd?
How sweet it is! And thank you, baby. Oh, yeah. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Well, well, well. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Close my eyes at night. Wonder where would I be without you in my life. In my life, everything is such a bore. All the things I did seems I done them before. You brighten up all of my days with the love. There's so many ways I wanna stop. And thank you, baby. I wanna stop. And thank you, baby. Hey, hey, how sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you, baby girl. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet, sweet, how 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 sweet. Oh, you're better to me than I've been to myself. Won't you love nobody else? I wanna stop. And thank you, babe. I wanna sit right down there and stop you, girl. Thank you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved. I think about you day and night and night and day and night, girl. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Loved by you. How sweet, sweet, how 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 sweet. Oh, you were better to me than I've been to myself. Won't you love nobody else? I wanna stop. And thank you, babe. I wanna stop. And thank you, baby. Hey, hey. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you, baby girl. How sweet it is to be loved by you. I think about you day and night and day, girl. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How many people out there like Stevie Wonder? At this time, we're going to spotlight the newest member of the group, singing a song that was back in the 60s, back in the good old days. See what you were doing when this song was number one.
La 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 la, my chérie amour, lovely as a summer day. My chérie amour, distant as the Milky Way. My chérie amour, pretty little one that I adore. You're the only girl my heart beats for. How I wish that you were mine. In a cafe, or sometimes on a crowded street. I've been near you but you never notice me. My Sherry Moore, won't you tell me how could you ignore that behind that little smile I wore? How is that you are mine? La 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 maybe someday I'll see your face among the crowd. Whoa, maybe someday I'll share your little distant cloud. Oh, my Sherry Moore, pretty little one that I adore. You're the only girl my heart beats for. How much that you are mine? La 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 la
KT, good job. Good job. What we got coming up next, boy?
Well, you know what? Motown had a whole lot of smash hits and a lot of great artists. And one of the biggest artists they had was a young man that usually played the drums named Marvin Gaye. Yeah. And back in the day, he had a lot of duets with people like Diana Ross, Kim Weston, Mary Wells. But this is one of the biggest hits he had with a young lady named Tammy Terrell. If you know the words, you can sing along with us on this smash that goes like this. time we're gonna slow it up. You know, we've been up here singing a lot of fast songs, a lot of hit songs from Motown. Every now and then we like to borrow a song from the era, from one of the icons of that day. And this is a little story. Since we are in Columbus, this song's about a young man that I met in Columbus years ago. You know, he thought he was a player. He had a girlfriend in Columbus. He said, I'm gonna slide on over to Bucyrus. He said, Bucyrus? Yeah, I got a girl there. I'm gonna slide all the way down to Springfield. I might even go to Dayton. So he had 3 or 4 girls. And he finally came back to the girl in Columbus. And she said, nah, baby, you take your behind back to Bucyrus, Springfield, and Dayton. He said, well, baby, please, take me back. Take me back. She said, no. He got so upset, he called a good friend of his named Anthony Gordine, who was singing with a group called the Imperials. He said, will you guys please sing a song and help me get this girl back, because I'm sorry. And the song goes like this. Back to the good old days of street corner harmony. Oh, yeah. The little blue light in the basement. Walking the girl home. No cell phones, no texting.
I want to do bass.
But he wanted to get his girl back. You got the bass?
I got the bass.
So said he got the bass.
I got the bass. Right here.
We're going to take him back. Give me that bass one more time, Stokes. Sounding so good to me, fellas. I'm on the outside looking in. I don't wanna be left on the outside. Ooh, you are with somebody new, and I don't know what to do, 'cause I'm still in love with you, girl. In love with you. I'm on the outside looking in. I don't wanna be left on the inside. Oh, all alone. Well, I guess I had my say. Now you let me go my way, and it's me who have to pay. And I wanna tell you, girl, I never should have gone away. Never should have gone away and left you like I did. Woo, with tears in your eyes. Woo, and I thought you would take me back, but then to my surprise, I'm on the outside looking in. Gotta find a way back to your heart, dear. Oh, to your heart. Once again, won't you take me back again? I'll be waiting until then on the outside looking in. And I wanna tell you one more time, I never should have gone away, never should have gone away and left you like I did, with tears in your eyes. And I thought you would take me back, but then to my once again. Won't you take me back again? I'll be waiting until then. On the outside, looking in. I'll be waiting till
On the outside, looking in.
On the outside, looking in. I don't wanna be looking in, no.
We call him Spoons. Mr. Floyd Weatherspoon.
I hope you got that girl back. Yeah, like to everybody, we are touched, and we came all the way from Dayton,
I
Ohio.
want to do a tribute right now to one of Motown's biggest and best groups.
The Dave Clark Five.
No, Floyd, not the Dave Clark Five.
What about the Carpenters?
No, they didn't. No. I'm talking about David, Eddie, Paul, Melvin, and Otis. This is our tribute to the tall, tan, tempting Temptations.
Mama just bowed her head. She said these words to me. My papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left is love. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. When a man died, all he left is love. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our band. We got a Texas band. Hey mama, is it true what they say that Papa never worked a day in his life? And mama, bad talk going around town saying mama had 3 outside children and another wife. And that ain't right.
Folks say Papa would beg, borrow, and steal to pay his bills.
Mama said
Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his
and
home.
when a man died, all they left is one love. I said
Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his
and
home.
when a man died, all they left was a love. Child, I put my life on the very pretty bone. You see, I was born and raised in the jungle of the city. Was the one who Jack King took the beside before me. We hardly had no food or room. It was hard times. I needed something to ease my troubled mind. Oh, my father didn't know the meaning of words. He just went back to mama and treated us right. I left home seeking a job that I never did find. Depressed and downhearted, I took to climb. Up here on cloud nine. Listen, one more time. I'm flying. Up here on cloud nine.
Hold your wait 1 minute.
Can turn the gray sky blue. I could make it rain.
voice. Come on, Touch. Each day through my window I watch her as she passes by. There goes my baby. I say to myself, you're such a lucky guy. Oh yeah. To have a girl like her is truly a dream come true. Out of all the best in the world, she belongs to you. Come on, y'all, sing with Touch. But it was just my imagination running away with me. It was just my imagination running away with me. Soon we'll be married and raise a family. A cozy little home out in the country with 2 children, maybe 3. I tell you, I can visualize it all. This couldn't be a dream, for too real it all seems. Come on, y'all. But it was just my imagination once again running away with me. Oh, it was just my imagination running away with me. I'll never get her, but I can't forget her. Just my imagination. Ooh, yeah, running away with me. Oh, it was just my imagination running away with me.
One of my favorite songs. That first biggest hit from the church season goes like this. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I got the month of May. Well, I guess you say what can make me feel this way, my girl, whoa, my girl. I've got so much honey, the bee and me. I got a sweeter song than the bird in the tree. Well, I guess you say what can make me feel this way, my girl, talking about my girl.
and best. Now, right about now, we're going to spotlight one of the guys, Contrail Tyler, KT, and he's going to do a great Marvin Gaye classic.
Mother, mother, there's too many of you crying. Brother, 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 there's far too many of you dying. Oh, we've got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Father, Father, there's no need to escalate. War is not the answer, for love can conquer hate. Oh, we've got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Picket lines and picket signs, don't punish me with brutality. Talk to me so you can see, oh, what's going on, what's going on, what's going on, what's going on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mother, mother, everybody thinks we're wrong, but who are they to judge us just because our hair is long? Oh, we've got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Picket lines, picket signs, don't punish me with brutality. Talk to me so you can see, oh, what's going on, what's going on, what's going on, what's going on. Yeah, 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 yeah. What's going What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah. What's going job.
Thank you.
Floyd, why don't you take a moment to introduce our Untouchable Band?
Since we're going to have such a wide audience, and this is going to be possibly televised nationwide by HBO, I think I better let On percussion, Mr. Sam Lucas from Dayton, Ohio. Y'all give Sam a big round of applause. Dayton, Ohio. Next to him, well, start back up here, the baby of the group. He has a famous father by the name of Roy Merriweather. His name is John McConnell. Wave to him, John. To the right, formerly of the group Heat Wave, and also Bezo, Ralph Lovakins. My man on the skins from Springfield, Ohio, kind of grew up with a young man named John Legend, Mr. Hunter Brigham. The man who's played with 1,000 groups, and we're so happy to have him on bass, Mr. Frank Wiggins. And also the leader of the pack, all the way from the original members of the Partridge family on lead guitar, Mr. Jesse Partridge. And together they make up the Untouchables. So at home, y'all give them a big round of applause.
The Untouchables band. And the three gentlemen up front here, we're real quick. First of all, our newest member, Mr. Contrell Tyler. We call him KT.
KT.
Doing a great job. And also Mr. Floyd Owen Weatherspoon, and yours truly, Mr. Arthur Hakeem Stokes.
Touch from Dayton, Ohio. Moving right along. We love to do tributes, you know. We did the Temptations earlier. We're going to fool you right now. You're going to be surprised. Right now, we're going to spotlight one of the most influential, trying to get that out. Is that the $3 word? Influential people that ever come out in the past 40 years. All the way from Minneapolis, Minnesota. This is our tribute to the one and only Prince.
Never meant to cause you any problems. Never meant to cause you any pain.
Only want one day to see you laughing. I only want to see you laughing in the purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain.
great time, and we want to thank Franklin County, Flourish Franklin County, for having us, and Miss Janet Caldwell bringing us here. I tell you, Janice has demonstrated she has such great taste for bringing us here. I tell you. We're going to end things up, and if you like what you see and what you hear, once again, go to Facebook and like Sounds of Touch. I got a question for everybody. Can we rock? Can we rock? Oh, yeah.
Girl, close your eyes, let that rhythm get into you. Don't try to fight it, there ain't nothing that you can do. Relax your mind, sit back and groove on the times. We're gonna feel that beat, and we're gonna ride the boogie, share that beat of love. I wanna walk with you all night, dance you into the sunlight. Walk with you all night, we're gonna rock the night away. Out on the floor, yeah.